What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Big A Trucking checking in with y'all. Excuse me, throat a little scratchy this morning. I think I'm starting to get a little sick out here. But anyways, I want to get into this. First of all, if you guys like my video and you want to continue to see my content, please like and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification button so you can be the first one to see my videos. Now, I know I do a lot of videos about trucking. That's so far my theme. But I got a couple other videos going to be a little outside of trucking. Or I'm going to combine the two. So be on the lookout for that. But right now, I actually had my first complaint about May Trucking. So, here it is. Before we get into it again, make sure, like I said, like and subscribe and leave a comment. You got any questions? I'm here to answer you guys' questions. You got any suggestions? I'm actually going to shoot a video later on today to break down how May Trucking pays you and how you get your money. All right, I already broke down on other videos how you earn the money. This video is going to be breaking down how you receive it. So it's actually good information. When I first found out about how you get your money, I was really upset. And then I actually, once doing it, realized this is awesome. So it was pretty cool. So, all right, let's get into it. So we're going to start off by, everything started, I was heading to my home time. And I got in my home time. I went home. I got home on a Friday. Then Sunday, I was leaving out of home time. So after Sunday, I went to check into my truck. And when I turned the truck on, it didn't start. No biggie, no problem, no nothing, whatever. So I call OTR. I'm like, OTR's breakdown for May Trucking. So I call OTR. They turned around and told me, you're not assigned a load, so we're not going to have somebody come out and jump you yet. So wait till you're assigned a load. Normally, no biggie. Sometimes, me being out of Florida, it's hard for them to get me a load out. Normally, they take care of me if it takes a day or two or whatever, so I'm not worried. As long as you're ready to work, you're supposed to get paid. At least that's what I thought. So, let's get into it. So now it's Tuesday. They finally assigned me a load. So once I got my load assigned, I ran back to my truck because I'm not going to sit on a truck that had no power, no nothing. It's hot, even though my truck is an hour parked away from my home. I decided to head back home. There's no way I'm sitting in a truck with no power, no AC, no nothing. So I got back to the truck. They assigned me the load. We got everything rolling. I got the truck jumped. First thing I noticed, that AC is not blowing cold air. But I'm like, you know what? It's not that big of a deal. I'll be able to stop at one of the terminals, and that's probably something an easy fix. Not a big deal. And it's getting cooler out here. I mean, I can roll my windows down as long as I'm driving and I got some kind of air hitting me. I mean, I grown up owning a bunch of jalopy cars and none of them got AC, so I could deal with driving until I get to a terminal to get AC. It's the fact I can't sleep at night with no AC. So I'm like, not a big deal. So 3 to 4 hours go by. Now my AC in my truck turned into this heat box. I didn't start driving yet because I was debating, was I going to drive that night or I'm going to wait till the morning, because my appointment was the next day at midnight. So I'm like, I got all day. It's no point to start driving right this minute. I might as well drive it in the morning. Now it's getting so hot, I felt like my truck is starting to turn into a bomb. Because it was literally maybe 120, 130. It was ridiculous. It actually scared the hell out of me how hot it was in this truck that I shut off my truck. I have a power connector down here on the floor. I turned my power connector off. I'm like, man, this almost feel like my check engine lights on, alarms are going off. I said, something ain't right. I feel like this truck is about to blow up. So I call OTR again. They told me, well, it's a little late. You called a little later in the afternoon. So Freightliner, it's about 5 miles from you. Take the truck in the morning at 7 a.m. and get it worked on. Cool. So I took my truck in at 7 a.m. I went back home because, once again, I'm not sleeping in the truck. So I take my truck back in at 7 a.m. They was working on it, trying to figure it out. A whole week go by. Okay, no problem. So then we're going into the second week. I guess they didn't finish my truck until Wednesday. Then there was a little issue about payment, what should have been fixed, this and that. Nothing to do with me, but May Trucking and Freightliner were both fighting about that. So I did not get access to my truck to Thursday night. So now we're going on 2 weeks. But Wednesday night, the night before I got access, at midnight on Wednesday on the ADP app, you can see your pay stub. So technically it's Thursday morning at midnight. So, but I checked my thing. I see I only paid for 3 days. I was like, hold up. What the F is going on? Now I wake my wife up at like 1, 2 in the morning. Hey, get up, girl. We only got this kind of money. Oh, hell no. Now I'm freaking out. Now I'm pissed. Because the one thing about me, I'm a calm, I laugh, I'm a teddy bear, but don't play with my money. You play with my money, now we about to get into it. So, Thursday morning come, I'm calling around. Hey, what's going on with my money? What's doing this? I was led unto the impression, if you're ready to work, you're able to work, you get paid your daily pay. No questions asked. That's what I was led to believe by recruiters. And for what I heard in orientation. Now, we all know with recruiters, you got to take what they say with a grain of salt. You have to really check all the company policies. I have heard it all. Recruiters have promised, lied, say whatever you wanted to hear to get you to join their company. So I get that. So anyways, nobody had a clear answer for me early in the morning. Now I'm getting pissed. Finally, I got a hold of payroll, and it was like, well, you were at home time, right? I said, no, I came out of home time, and my truck was broke. I said, yes, but you went back home. You were at home. She said, we don't pay daily pay when you're sitting at home, even when your truck breaks down. Oh, hell no. That's not what I understand. That's not what people told me. No. Now I'm getting mad. So then she was like, look, I guess I was being a little extra aggressive. So she's telling me, yeah, you need to talk to your DM, whatever. I call my DM and I'm like, hey, look here, sir. I need my money. What's going on with my money? He's like, hey, I ain't got time for this. I said, whoa, I ain't got time for y'all to shorten my pay. And then real quick, he backed up. Obviously, he see I wasn't playing. And he was like, no, I wasn't talking about you. I may have jumped the gun. I wasn't trying to hear anything at this moment. All right, literally, I'm looking for a fight now. I want my money. So he's like, I'll email, see what I could do. Love my manager to death, but he's not the greatest at getting back with me. So with certain things, he gets busy. I get it. Normally he gets whatever I need taken care of. I don't have no issue. And basically my DM, the fleet manager, whatever you want to call a manager, is basically just a middleman. They'll have you believe he the man in charge. He don't pick your trips. He don't do anything. All he is the middleman. When you complain about something, he got to run to his people and tell them you're complaining. That's all he is a paid middleman. That's it. That's all your fleet manager is. So I'm trying not to get too rough with him and give him the business because, like I said, all I know for a fact of being in this business this long, he's just a middleman. So finally, I'm like, I called the corporate office. I'm like, I need somebody higher ups to break down the policy. And this is why it's so important to know the policy. So the guy was telling me, yes, when you're broke down, even unfortunately, it's a rare occasion, you break down at home. If you're at home, you do not get paid for your home time because they'll still consider you home time because you're still sitting at home even though you were ready to go back to work. I'm like, that's fine, but this wasn't explained to me in the beginning when I was orientation or anything. This was not explained to me. It's difference I noticed. I said what I was led to believe and what I was told: if you're able to work, you get paid. Plain and simple, no matter what the situation is. I said, it's not my fault my truck was broken when I came out of home time. And I'm being punished and penalized. Now, I get their side too. I'm not going to pay for you to sit at home. But at the same time, it's their equipment that failed. It's not my equipment. I don't own this. I'm not an owner operator. I don't pay for this equipment. This is y'all equipment that you give me that telling me to go run and do my job for you guys. So, end of the day, now I'm pissed off. Now I'm over here looking for other jobs. I'm filling out for other jobs. I had my wife, I had my mother-in-law, I had my dad all called trying to calm me down. I'm like, hell no, I ain't calming down. I'm about to go to Pensacola. I'm going to whoop somebody's ass. I'm going to get my money. I ain't doing it. You know, all that nonsense talk. But now as I'm older, young me would have just turned around, left the job, and moved on. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no way I'm going to work for you guys ever again. But now I'm older. I had to sit down and look at the whole situation. Now finally, I calmed down a little bit and just thought about the situation. Now, part of it, I had to accept blame for myself. Because end of the day, it's my job. They're not going to harp on like I said, how often somebody really breaks down at their home time is rare, so why would they mention that? They're going to mention the stuff that they deal with the most common in orientation. Okay? It was my due diligence to turn around and research and find out what is their policy for any situation. They give you a whole book on it. I didn't do it. So that left me sitting in the dark And this is why I tell you guys it's very, very important to know what questions to ask these recruiters before you choose a job. Because you don't know the right questions, you're going to be sitting looking effed up in certain situations that it was your job to research. And that's the end of the day what happened to me. Yes, I still feel like they should pay me for my whole time. Yes, I feel wrong. I don't like this part. But at the end of the day, I had to sit back and look. And I'm telling you right now, I'm like, damn, well, you know what? I'm doing good. I'm doing better. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a situation where I'm starting to finally get out of my, when I was working in Warner, I was in debt the whole time. I wasn't making money. I'm making money now. I'm buying things. Got my bills caught up. I had to outweigh. Does the good outweigh the bad? That's what I had to sit down and do. And guess what? Now that I'm calm, now that I'm older, I'm like, you know what? The good does outweigh the bad. I mean, this is the first issue I dealt with me. And honestly, now that I'm older, I learned to take responsibility for my misfortune and my mishaps. And it was my job. They gave me the policy book. It's right there. If I would have did the research, I would have seen clearly you're stuck at home time. Your breakdown, you don't get paid. Every company got their own policy. You're not going to agree with all of them. It's just unfortunate I dealt with this situation. But end of the day, you had to do your research. So I calmed down. I stopped filling out applications. I stopped talking a lot of mess. I got back on the truck. And then May surprised me. They didn't give me all my money. But my DM turned around and loaded some money on my car just for the misunderstanding. That shocked me. I got back on the truck not expecting a dime. I just had to say, I had to take this L for these 2 weeks. Because the moment I decided to accept it, I had to move past and not expect anything. And that's what I did. I said, you know what? This job has got my family a lot better, and I'm gonna have to move past it and take the L. Sure, no. And he didn't tell me. He didn't even let me know there was money on my card. I went and looked. I said, oh, look at that. Look at that. So, sometimes it pays to be patient. But yes, do I still feel like I should have got paid all my money? Yes, I do. I really do. I'm still, and it still hurts, you know what I'm saying? But guess what I had to do? I had to take what my shirt says. I had to stop being a salty bitch and get my ass back to work. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares about your problems, man. You got to do what you got to do for you and your family. Do what's right. You feel like you couldn't move past it, you can't move past it. Me, at the end of the day, like I said, I was with Warner before. I gave them 100 chances, and they screwed me out of a lot of situations. I still kept coming back. I still didn't quit. This was one time. So, it was a big one time, but it was one time. So, I decided to do the right thing, get on the truck, honor my obligations, What can I do? What can I do? So anyways, thank y'all for checking in. Like I said, do your due diligence and make sure you research company policies. You got to know what to ask these people. Or not, you might be stuck in the same situation as me, looking crazy, want to fight everybody, and it's not a good look. It's not a good look. So, like I said, thank you again. About to get my day started. Got a long run heading to Texas. Y'all out there in Texas, holla at your boy. You see Big A trucking on the road, make sure you holla at me, man. I like to turn up in every city I go. Just don't tell my old lady. She on this YouTube somewhere. Just don't let her know I'm out there. Anyway, also be on the lookout. I'm going to make a video breaking down Maze Trucking, their pay system, how they give you your money. Also, like I said, I'm going to do a little something a little outside of semi-trucking. I don't know y'all follow the ASMR community and mukbangs, but I'm gonna do my own little mukbang. You know, I didn't know it was trending to eat a bunch of food. Now that I know it's trending to eat a bunch of food, guess what? This big boy right here ready to eat a bunch of food. I was born to do this shit. Okay? Okay. Anyways, hey man, I love y'all, man. I've been getting a lot of love and support, man. You guys been leaving a lot of great comments. Like I said, I do this for y'all, man. I care about y'all. I don't want y'all to have running around here looking as crazy as I did when I first started. And like I said, I'm still wet behind the ear myself. Only got a year experience, but a year from your first day to 6 months, each section is a really different experience. So you really gotta just pay attention, take it in, man. You guys got any question, any opinions on next videos to record, let me know. I'll be more than glad to do it. I'm here to help you guys out, man. Once again, it's Big A Trucking. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification, because you already know your boy gonna bust you upside the head. You don't. All right.